welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and today we are filming a video using the Tati Beauty Volume 1 palette. I am so excited to use this palette today. It is one of my most favorite palettes that I have purchased here recently. We are going to be creating a everyday smoky makeup look using this awesome palette. So if you like what you see, make sure you guys like that button for me and make sure you go down to the bottom, hit subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Let's get started. So we're gonna jump in with the Mario Badescu spray. I'm just gonna spritz this all over my face. I love this to help me hydrate and it helps me prep my face from when I'm ready to prime here in a little bit. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Duo Brow brush. One side's got a spoolie and the other side has a really precise brow brush. Of course, I'm going to follow it with my e.l.f. Lock-In Jaw Liner. I have mine in the shade medium brown. I'm going to gently fill in the natural shape of my brow. So once I fill in my brows, I go in with my L'Oreal Infallible. This is in the shade 345 Oatmeal and my BH Cosmetics 102 brush. Once I'm done with that, I go in with my Essence Give Me Brows. So this is a tinted brow mascara. It helps me shape all my brow hairs to the same color and get them all going in the same direction. I'm also obsessed with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. I love this right here on my T-zone. So for my foundation choice, I'm going to go in with the Believe Beauty. This is a medium to full coverage foundation and I have mine in the shade Nude. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild sponge. I've already wet it. This is one of the best drugstore sponges in my opinion. I use about 3.5 pumps. I use the bottom of my sponge. You can build this foundation up, you guys. So I usually do, I add about another layer to this and I only do it to this part of my face right here because I do have a lot of discoloration on this side, a lot of hyperpigmentation. So I do that after it dries. So I give it about a minute after I'm done pouncing and then I go in with another layer of foundation. So I just kind of go in again and I just kind of just drop a little bit here and a little bit here. Take my sponge and I kind of focus that again all around right here. That way that's giving me the most full coverage. All those hyperpigmentation spots, dark sunspots are hidden, which is what I want. And then I just kind of take whatever's left and I'm just gonna help pounce it. So for concealer, of course, I'm going in with the Covergirl Trueblend Undercover Concealer. Mine is in the shade L700 Natural Ivory. I'm gonna focus that right under my eyes. So to set my under eyes, my chin, and my forehead, I go in with the Morphe Translucent Powder. This is my absolute favorite ride or die translucent powder. Fit into the back of the cap and focus that all underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. This is in the shade 110. I'm just going to dip my sponge in there and I'm just going to help just set the rest of my face. So for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the number 7 bronzer. This is in the shade Golden Sand. This is such a beautiful light bronzer, especially if you're fair like me. Real Techniques cheek brush. I'm just going to dip that in there. And just kind of sculpt my cheeks out. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Blush Kit. This one's in the shade Radiant. And I usually just use the 3 shades right here. Coastline, Breeze, and Terrace. And I'm just going to dip it and then staple onto my cheeks. I'm going to take a nice fluffy clean brush from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to help blend that blush in with my bronzer. Now I'm going to take my sponge again, dip it back into whatever's left in the cap of my translucent powder, and just sculpt my cheeks out. So for my eyeshadow look today, I'm going to go in with the new Tati Beauty palette. I am so excited about this palette. So first I'm going to go in with my fluffy blending brush. This is the Morphe M505. And I'm just going to take the color Soothie in a matte. And I'm just going to just take that all over my lid. Using that same brush, I'm going to go in with Ritual in the shade Matte. And I'm going to just kind of focus that all in my crease and just blend it nice and even all in my crease. Strong and matte. It's a nice little burnt orange, just a little bit. And I'm just going to just focus that right above the brown. A nice fluffy clean brush. This one's from Real Techniques. I'm just going to go in and just help blend all that in. I'm going to go in with one of her metallic, which I'm so excited. They're so beautiful. I use my finger because I think these colors work so much better with my finger. Of course, you can use a flat packer brush and dip it and spray, and it'll of course intensify it even more if you wanted to. But I just want to show you guys how pigmented this palette is, that you really don't need to do that. The shade Aura in metallic, which is that nice champagne-y color. And then I'm going to dip my finger again, and I'm going to use the shade Soothie in the metallic to just kind of focus it in the middle. I'm going to take that same clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to help blend out those edges so it's not so intense. I'm going to dip back into the matte Story color and just kind of help intensify a little bit and go back in with that shade Ritual again in matte, and just kind of help define a little bit more of that color up top on both sides. So using another clean fluffy brush, this one from Wet n Wild, I'm going to go in and wipe away that bake. Go in with my fluffy brush that I used earlier from Real Techniques and go in with the shade Ritual in matte in my waterline. I'm then going to go in with the shade A Story in matte, that little pretty rustic orange. So for highlight, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Precious Petals. This is my all-time favorite highlighter. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild brush. I'm just going to highlight the top of my cheekbones. I'm going to go in with the Essence Milk Nude Waterline Pencil. And I'm going to take this right into my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and set my face using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. So for lashes, I love using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black and then using the Colourpop Volumizing Mascara. So for my lip, I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors in the shade Flirty. This is such a beautiful pinky nude. To just make it a little bit more nude, I'm going to go in with the NYX Whipped. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup look using the Tati Beauty Volume 1 palette. Make sure you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button for me if you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys here on my channel next time. Adios!